Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We have got a trailer reaction or a gameplay reveal reaction here today, and we're going to be watching the gameplay reveal of Insomniac's Wolverine. I am very excited. This was part of the state of play that was released just yesterday, I believe. And I am super pumped. I'm gonna post my full reaction to the whole state of play on my channel as well, so if you want to watch the entire thing, definitely consider checking that out. Otherwise, if you only want to watch the Wolverine reveal, you're in the right place. But yeah, the Wolverine game was announced a while ago. Everyone was super pumped. This was before Spider-Man 2 came out, which I still think is a great game. Not as many people loved it just because I think Spider-Man 1, story-wise, was a little better. Spider-Man 2 had some really solid gameplay and still a great story. It just, like, some people didn't think it lived up to the first game. But I'm still unbelievably pumped for their Wolverine game. That's going to be super cool. But yeah, so before we jump into this, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see full uncuts for anything I watch on the channel, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of whatever I'm watching, and you can watch right along with me. Your support would mean the world over there. And if you're just interested in gaming stuff in general, consider subscribing to my gaming channel. That would mean the world as well. But other than that, let's check out the PlayStation State of Play for September 24th. Is this Wolverine?
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
Let's go. Oh yes, it's bloody. Let's go. This is what everyone wanted, baby. No PG-13 Wolverine for us.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me.
Good night. Even looks kind of short. Let's go. He's tiny. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh, is that Omega Red? I saw his...
That's always waiting.
I saw the little symbol on his forehead.
Just not for me.
He sounds great. Ooh, Mystique.
Because I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Let's go. Oh, a Sentinel. Fall 2026. That's so sick. I'm super pumped for that.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is,
does
are
this
you
game
going to
exist?
make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics?
I think the answer is yes.
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Ooh, I know this
Hey,
guy.
I'm Liam McIntyre, and I
Yeah.
play James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine.
What else is he in?
That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there
Was he in
know what Wolverine
Spartacus?
is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as he applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves.
Of course they had to get another
One of
Aussie.
the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
The entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
Okay.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character
Especially
who
on PS5
goes
Pro,
to many
baby.
places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop, and you can see the breadth of Madripoor in Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be
That
seeing
little
in the
spin
game.
move that he
Omega
does.
Red makes an appearance.
Yeah,
Mystique is
I
there.
knew that was
and
Omega
there are
Red.
some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down, and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it
Reminiscent
too
of
far,
Logan.
but I'm so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
The movie, Logan.
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork
looks
that we're
dope.
using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like
yeah.
our past games. It has that sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the
Yeah,
greatest superhero
Spider-Man.
games of all time, and that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We're focused on making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show
You're
you
welcome.
more in spring of 2026.
It's my pleasure. So we're going to see more in spring. I'm glad they gave us a time frame of when we'll see more. Okay, Wolverine, full reveal of gameplay and some cinematics and story stuff. Like, I feel the last thing we saw from Wolverine was the initial reveal, however many years ago in the bar. So seeing actual gameplay and getting like full confirmation that this is gonna be like an ultra violent game where he's cutting people's limbs off and stabbing them through the head, like this is what everyone wanted. Right? I feel like everyone's biggest fear going into this was that they were gonna really tone down the violence and make it not bloody, make it like a PG-13, you know, X-Men, like the X-Men movies where like he's not really doing anything, like he's just kind of slashing them, but you don't see any damage on their bodies. Nothing violent really happens. They switched that up in the movie Logan where you really see everything. But people were so afraid that Insomniac was going to go that route, right? Because, you know, with their Spider-Man games, fairly non-violent games, those two were. But yeah, super exciting that we're seeing just like ultra violence coming from Wolverine. He's murdering people. Like he is going nuts on people. And he's short. He's a short little guy. He's an angry little Wolverine, and that is actually super exciting too. I don't know why it like is exciting to see just a tiny little guy tear people apart. But it's super fun. And he's played by a solid actor. I'm pretty sure he was in one of the Spartacus shows. I don't think it was the original Spartacus, because I'm pretty sure the original Spartacus died. I think. I'm almost certain the original Spartacus passed away, and then he was replaced either by this guy or by Sam Worthington, and I don't remember which one. But this guy, I know he was in a Spartacus show. I don't know if he played Spartacus or if he played a different character, but he's an Aussie, and from what I can tell, he's doing a bang-up job. Like, he's crushing it. And so I'm really excited to see his portrayal. It looks like we're going to visit a lot of cool places. The combat looks cool. Some of the little roles that he's doing, he's kicking people into stuff. You know, he's riding a motorcycle. I hope we can control that motorcycle and, like, jump off it and kill people. It's just, that looks rad. And I'm also glad that they gave an update of when we'll see something next. That was another pain point for a lot of people, is after that reveal, everyone was like, when are we gonna see something from Wolverine? Like, does this game still exist? Did they cancel it? Like, what's going on? They had that leak that came out a year or two ago that people weren't, like, thrilled with. and then, you know, there was rumors that they, like, went back to the drawing board on a lot of stuff. And so people didn't know, when are we gonna see anything from Wolverine? And now we get it here, and then right at the end they're like, we will show you more in spring of 2026. So we have at least, like, a roadmap of when we will see more Wolverine stuff, and then it's gonna actually come out in the fall. So super stoked about that. Yeah, this was rad. Again, super excited for Wolverine. I think that's all I have to say about this, though. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Very curious to see how you guys feel. If you enjoyed this reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see full uncuts for anything I watch on the channel, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of whatever I'm watching, and you can watch right along with me. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.